What's up, guys? Back in Astroneer. So for my last video, if you haven't seen it, I built a factory that builds every resource in the game. But I had a little accident. And as you can see, it's all fucking blown up. So about a third of it's gone. And with the new Rails update, I figured I'd come back. I sort of took a break after this happened. You can see it's crazy, just like friggin', it's like an action shot with everything in the air. But I figured I'd come back and see what we could do with the real update. And see if maybe we could repair this hole too. And see it goes all the way down to like the cave. It's just a fucking mess. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this cleaned up. Took about 3 hours, but I got everything cleaned up. You see there's nothing in the sky. There's no wolframite anywhere. Yeah, I cleaned it all up. I sorted everything out here. And you can see that I scrapped like all the mini platforms and everything like that. And I put all of the auto arms. I packaged them all up so that it's easier to move them. And next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fill in this hole. I'll probably just go over the top. I'm not gonna fill it in. That's gonna be way too much work. I managed to save most of the resources over here. I think there's a couple of them like plastic and silicone which were destroyed. But I got like full silos of a lot of resources here. I don't know if I'll make like the complete thing that I had there before, but I'll just do some of the essential resources. So we need a rover so we can go collect some dirt to fill in that hole. And I've got a little silo right here that can hold a shit ton of dirt. So I'm gonna print this out and we're gonna go get some dirt. Alright, I got my soil. Probably overkill how much I got. I'm probably not even going to need one of these containers, but I got 6 of them filled. So, you may notice me using this paver. You might be wondering why I was using that. And it's because sometimes the terrain, when you're digging out with the rover, it gets kind of uneven and it gets hard to like move around and stuff. So this sort of flattens out the terrain wherever you go, and you can even go up and down with it. So it just makes it easier to go up and down and shit. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab some of these containers. Throw this out. I don't need that. And just fill these bitches up. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, you may have noticed that like my base is super flat. It's not very easy to get it that way, because eventually, like you see how it's going like at an angle there? That's because I dragged one plane out like this far, so it looks like it's at an angle, and it is at an angle. So if you drag a flat surface long enough, it'll go up like that. So every once in a while you have to adjust it a little bit. I need to find my color. Alright, so to get colored ground like this, I decided red was a nice color for me. You gotta get a terrain analyzer. I lost mine, but you make one of these, and you initially have to fill it up with the color that you want. So we're just gonna go down here and pick out this red. line it like that. And then you can see it's filling up. So now it's all filled up right there. And now you can see that when you put down new terrain, it's going to be red. You can do that with any color. So we're just going to pick the planes around here, the angles, and we're just going to extend them. Just hold it for as long as you can. Try to go over it twice. Just because sometimes it doesn't actually flatten it out all the way, so you just want to go over it multiple times. Fill these up again. And then if you have a patch of ground like this, that's gray, you can get one of these inhibitor mods. You can just go over here. You're going to want to add terrain like this, and then you can just paint over your gray area. I'm just trying to blend the terrain right here. Sometimes I'm letting go of an angle so that I can mix in with another one. Make sure it looks flat. I'm just gonna cover this hole right up like it never happened. Shit's gonna start falling down. And if you guys need like a reference or something of like a really flat point, what you can do, you can just place your shelter down, and the shelter will actually place a foundation that's perfectly flat. So you can just grab that angle and extend it as far as you want. So I did that for a lot of this base. So if I just grab around here, I know this is perfectly flat, I'll fix that little area. This will pop up, just place that back down. Now we are perfectly repaired, and I think in my next video I'm going to create a rail system that delivers the Astronium directly up from my mine into my factory. I may also rebuild the rest of this factory so that I have my production back. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.